With the aid of the fishermen, the beheaded gained access to the long-abandoned and extinguished lighthouse. Despite his short time there, what he discovered on his quest to illuminate the beacon revealed much about the Malays, the island, and the state of the surrounding area. Let's take a closer look at the events that occurred on the shipwreck and the lighthouse to gain a better understanding of the scarce lore that was provided in the Queen and the Sea DLC. After arriving near the outskirts of High Peak Castle, the beheaded took a ferry to a previously unexplored area known as the Infested Shipwreck. Here he found that a species of blood-sucking parasites called leghuggers had overrun the flotsam and jetsam surrounding the lighthouse. It is unknown if the infestation was the result of natural causes, or if it was some form of biological warfare the Queen and her 3 guards had utilized to sabotage the lighthouse. In either case, the lighthouse keepers were sent back to Stilt Village, where they would remain until they left this mortal coil. With the flame extinguished, no ships from the outside world would venture close enough to the island to contract the Malays, and without the beacon to guide them, those who somehow lucked upon the island would likely crash on its rocky reef, sinking in the process. If the alleged scallop infestation was the work of the Queen, then it's quite evident that she was a master tactician and strategist, as she had devised a seemingly foolproof method to close off the island from the rest of the world and prevent the spread of the mutagenic Malays. Unfortunately, the beheaded was not your ordinary fool. His unmatched battle prowess and determination to escape the island proved to be the exception to the Queen's rule. As he entered the lighthouse, his intrusion caused a chandelier to fall from the ceiling, and just like that, the Queen's lighthouse that had been long extinguished was set ablaze. The beheaded defeated the 3 guards and reunited with his Queen. Although she took no pleasure in killing her beloved king, her duty to prevent a pandemic of epic proportions took priority over her personal feelings. Unfortunately, even the Queen's skills with her rapier that could tear through the fabric of reality proved futile against the beheaded's relentlessness. In the end, the king killed his queen and kicked her into the raging flames below, fueling the fire with her unwilling corpse. The lighthouse beacon was lit at last, and as the smoke from the skies cleared, a small ship dotted the horizon. The beheaded eagerly waved towards his saviors, but after closer inspection, he realized that this crew was something altogether different. They too had been touched by the Malays and its mutagenic effects, confirming that the Malays had long impacted the outside world, and the futility of the king and queen's efforts to escape its wrath were for naught. The innocents who died due to Malays infection, and the countless others who died due to the king's irrational paranoia and near genocidal quarantine methods seemed to serve no purpose at all. Even the alleged failed alchemical experiment that sacrificed his humanity and transformed him into the immortal homunculus would only serve to prolong his existence in a world where monsters ravaged the lands. Would the beheaded ever obtain his freedom and redemption for the sins of his past? Perhaps this would be his eternal punishment, as he scurried endlessly in his hamster wheel of hell. And until next time, it's the Inhuman One signing out.